Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to it. It is the Mr.OneDollar Forex Trading Podcast, our very first episode. And the reason why we're here is due to this gentleman right here next to me. He's such an inspiration. He's such a beautiful, wonderful guy. So humble, and yet I think it actually speaks words as to your humility that brought you this far. And let's start there. It sounds like I didn't prepare for this, but I want people to know, who is Tinyiko Miyambo?
Basically, Tinyiko Miyambo is a qualified electrical engineer.
Wow.
Yeah, very good with maths.
Yes, yes,
and
yes,
science as well. So I'm Tsonga. That's my home language.
How many languages can you speak though?
I can say almost all the South African languages. Eh? Yeah, no, I can speak and write.
Nice.
And read.
Nice. Oh, wow.
Almost all the South African languages.
Uh-huh.
So I'm from Limpopo. So that's my homeland. So I actually ventured into Forex trading through the passion that I had. So initially, it was not basically about me having the passion. It was about the time freedom. But as time went by, that's when I started realizing that actually this is an art and it's something that I want to connect with in an emotional level. So just giving you a short breakdown, I've worked for a number of years, so I know how it feels like.
Yes. So you've done your 8 to 4.
I've done.
Yes.
Yeah, it was actually 8 to 5.
Come on.
So I know exactly how it feels to be there. You know. Yeah. So for me, this is the route I chose.
You chose.
Yeah.
This also, of course, comes from, it's almost like a family thing, right? It comes from the love that your brother also had for the market.
Yes. Because remember, he's the one that actually introduced me to the market. So because of him, that's the main reason why I became a trader. Because of initially, I was very skeptical about it. I was like, I know this thing. Because obviously, you know, rumors, people talk.
Definitely. We're going to actually get to that. Yes, yeah.
So I was also one of those people.
My goodness, man. And then tell me, I know you have a beautiful nickname for him, right? You call him Bab. Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
That's absolutely amazing, man. I'm going to stick to that family thing. How important is family around you, for you? Recently, you celebrated your sister. I saw beautiful pictures on your social media, and I saw the closeness that you have with your family. How important is that, and especially in what you do as a career?
Okay, so basically, for me, I think family is everything.
Come on.
Because I personally believe what are brothers and sisters for, if not to share troubles and success. So once you start understanding that, once you start understanding that, then you'll start engaging with your siblings. You'll start engaging with your brothers, your sisters, because remember, you only live for a very short space of time, and the least you can do is create memories with the beautiful circle that is around you. So for me, family is the most important thing. And family is not just blood. Hey, even the people that you connect with, even if it's not someone from the same womb as your mother, as long as you connect genuinely, then that is family to me.
That is amazing.
Yeah, so I think more than anything, sharing the love amongst each other.
Sticking to that, I know that you have an amazing support team around you, and I'm glad that you say that they're basically family. Is there a criteria that you have when you choose who gets to walk this path with you? Because I guess not anybody can, right? Not anybody can basically say that they're going to walk this thing called life with you. There's trust that you have to basically get from the person. But also there's that discerning feeling of, hey, man, do I feel that you're the correct person for me? So do you have a criteria into who you choose as family, even though it's not blood?
Actually, are you referring to me personally?
Yes, you personally.
Yeah, so me personally, I actually look at the type of person that you are. So your character is what will determine if I'll walk the road with you or not.
Sure.
Even if you are family, because you know some family members have their own.
I love your honesty.
Love
mindset. Your honesty, yes.
So for me, it's your character and the integrity. So more than anything, I've always valued loyalty. More than anything, I've always said that if someone is loyal to me, I can go
To the ends of the
Yeah, I
world.
can go to the ends of the world for that person. Because to me, loyalty is everything. It just shows how much love and respect that you have for the relationship that we have.
Sure.
You know, so for me, your character speaks volumes more than anything. Yeah.
That's absolutely beautiful, man. We will definitely get to know TK for short as we do more episodes. We're going to delve into his family, into even his childhood, so that you can also get a pattern of what is good, can I say, what is good repetitions in your life to have, or what is good things to do to basically lead you to being a successful human being. It doesn't even have to be in the Forex industry, but just a successful human being as he is. Is there any quote that gets you through a day, through a month, through a week that you can share with us and of course the viewers as well?
Yes, definitely. It also actually depends on what am I doing. So, you know, you get different quotes that inspire a specific subject at the same time. So, for example, if maybe I want to do something and get to the end of it, I would normally remember a quote that says, the one who trains more, who sweats more in training, bleeds less in war. So it basically tells you that you need to be prepared
for sure
to win. So if you are not prepared, you are most likely to bleed the most when you get to war. But if you are well prepared, then you are less likely to bleed, you know. And it goes back to anything that you do in life. So most of the things that I encounter, I always refer them back to Forex, for example, because that's where my passion and love is.
That's
right?
your go-to, yeah.
So that quote alone tells me that if I do not prepare myself, I will definitely lose a lot of money. That's the bleeding now there.
Whoa! Yeah. And that's not nice bleeding,
no, that's not nice bleeding.
Yeah.
So that's one of the quotes that I really, it really gets me going. Hey.
That is amazing.
Yeah, and also in general, you haven't lived until you've changed a life. So it makes me realize and remember the importance of me waking up in the morning and living. So I already know that when I wake up, there is a life to change. Wow. And that life being changed means that more lives are being changed through that one.
For sure.
So, yeah.
Sure. It leads me to this, and I love your quote of saying that, you know what, the one who sweats the most in training bleeds less in war. There's so much that you can actually take from that. Would you say it's important to basically have a repeat at training in whatever you do? It doesn't actually even necessarily have to be Forex, but in everything that you do, how important is repetition for you?
For me, I think it's very important because of consistency is what will get you to the end.
Ooh.
Yeah. So if you are not consistent with what you are doing, you will not get the end result. You know, it's just like maybe if you want to get a six-pack. If I'm going to do sit-ups today and then tomorrow I don't do them, I'm not expecting to get the results. But if I repeat the process and be consistent, that is when now I'll start seeing the results slowly but surely. Yeah.
I love it, man.
Yeah, so
there's a saying that says, yes, consistency demands breakthrough. So the more consistent you are at something, basically you will then get to see the breakthrough.
That is true.
Breakthrough afterwards.
That is true.
Is there a way that you inspire your team at that? Because, I mean, you spoke about war. And when you go to war, you don't go to war alone, but you actually go to war with your team.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from my experience, the best way to inspire is to act. So
lead by example.
Lead by example.
Yeah.
So if they see you doing it, then it gives them faith and the belief that it is possible. And them seeing that happening automatically behind the scenes, you will start realizing that, hey, you are getting left behind. So you need to start pushing. Yeah, but more than anything, I think self-development is key because of anything that happens outside of you is based off what happened internally.
Oh, so, man. So basically you're manifesting it, right?
Yes.
That is amazing.
So for me, self-development is key. And I think the minute people start realizing that, that's when they'll start becoming more successful. So those that do not realize that like they are missing out on so much. Yeah, they're missing out on so much.
I can imagine. I'm fortunate enough at the moment to have a performance coach. And
That's powerful.
he was also busy explaining to me how important it is. It's literally what we have is within, right? It's inside. If we can literally just learn ways in how to basically come out with what we have in here, because there's so much inside. But I think fear keeps us back from actually experiencing what we want to have and what we actually ought to have. Because you know what? I think we all are at a level we're blessed and we ought to have whatever we want. And sometimes it's just literally, like you say, tapping on the inside, man.
Yeah,
going forward.
That's so true.
Going forward.
That's so true.
It is indeed the Mr.OneDollar Forex Trading Podcast. And we're just having fun. We are going to be bringing in guests in future as well. And one of the guests that we'll actually be bringing in, it's a passion that Tinyiko had. And I want to ask him about it. I want you to literally explain this, because your wording for me to this was super precious. You said you want to create an amazing female trader. Why?
Okay, so it is not actually one amazing female trader.
Oh, come on.
My vision was to create the best female traders in history. So the reason why is because of I realized that most females are afraid to tap into Forex, because of you find that when they see those graphs, they feel like, hey, no, this thing is too complicated.
Yes.
Yeah. So I wanted to change that mentality. And also I didn't like the fact that it's only the males that are dominating, and that's where all the money in the market is. So I think for me, it was mostly to allow females to be independent at the same time, because of knowing that them having that skill, then I think even the pressure on the guys will be less in terms of finances. So I'm saving the gents at the same time. Yeah. So it will reduce those allowances.
Oh man, TK, would you say as well, when it comes to females, because it's quite amazing. So just to give you an idea, we're not alone here. We have an amazing team behind us. We have Ramataba at the back also doing camera, and but KV is also here, and Osnomi is also here. We spoke a little bit earlier on about our wives, you know, and everybody made a little bit of a joke. Yeah, people can say whatever they want to about their wives, but my wife, she's amazing, she's amazing, you know. And would you say that creating female Forex traders, they have a sense of a feeling as well that male traders might not even have in Forex? Because there is an emotional side to Forex. Yeah.
With females, from my experience, I think they are very, very, very emotional. So us males, we are risk takers by nature.
Sure.
Yeah, and we don't actually feel that much of a pain when we lose compared to females, because females go as far as crying, and I've witnessed it personally from one of our female traders where she made a loss, and you won't believe that day when she made a loss. I remember she was cooking. So as she was cooking, she was cutting onion. So as the tears were dropping, I thought maybe it's that onion. Only to find that, hey, she blew the account that side. So, hey, I was like, what's happening? She said, I blew the account. I'm like, no, it was hectic. But they also learn, you know. Yeah, they also learn. But I think by nature, females are very emotional, regardless of the onion and... Yeah, I think they just naturally emotional
beings, man. And at that, we are definitely going to be bringing in, and that's going to be our first guest, right? Someone that you have helped prune, helped develop, and she's become an amazing trader. And you gave us a stat, if you don't mind, for our viewers, just reviewing the stat that you said that she came number one in a certain competition.
Yeah. So it's the Global Traders Olympics.
Wow.
So what happens? It's like a World Cup.
Yes.
So what happens is you have to trade to qualify to trade in the Traders Olympics, right? So they select like 50 traders. The top 50 in South Africa, top 50 in Brazil, Nigeria, so on and so forth, but all over the globe.
Yes.
So she came top 50 in South Africa and then went into the quarterfinals. And then she had to qualify to go to the semifinals. So they wanted the top 25.
Yes.
She was part of the top 25 as well.
Wow.
And then from there, it was the semifinals. They wanted the top 10. She went into the top 10 also. And then the last one was the finals now, where they want the top 5 traders in the country. And believe it or not, she was part of the top 5 as well.
How incredible.
Yeah, it was shocking because South Africa took the first position. So it was $2 million that we were competing for, of which the first prize, it was $1 million. So that $1 million was shared amongst the top 5 traders in South Africa, of which we were part of that top 5.
How amazing.
And the shocking part is that she was number 3 globally, and she was the only female. And I was number 4.
Wow.
So that just showed me that, you know what, my teachings are very, very powerful.
No, very
because,
true. Very true.
It was an exciting moment for us.
I have to ask you this, and I'm going to bring it in because this is my, I believe this is my truth. I'm going to bring it in from a biblical point of view, is that when Jesus got baptized and he got up, God said to him, "This is my son and I'm pleased." So he was very proud. And the beautiful thing about that is Jesus had not even performed one miracle, but God was already proud.
Yeah, no, that's powerful.
How do you feel about your group that is with you? Because I can see that you're proud of them. I can see that you motivate them, and I can see that basically they're anchor. You know, wherever we go, wherever we've also gotten to meet, I know that you're always with them. Are you proud of your team?
Oh, I'm so proud. I'm so happy that I've got them with me. So you'll be very shocked. I was inspired by a professor from Money Heist.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
love it.
You'll be very shocked. So normally I don't watch TV at all whatsoever. So when I watch it, I have to learn something from it. So I'm very selective with what I watch because of time. So when I watched that series, Professor, I was so inspired because of the way he articulates what he does, his projects. You know, he selected the best people in each and every department.
Yep.
So I was like, no, I want to do what this guy is doing. So, but in our case, we are heisting the forex market.
Come on.
Yeah. So
love it. Yes.
So yeah, all our traders like Kabelo, he's one of our senior traders. Hey, I saw that, no, this one is dangerous. He has to be part of the team.
Come on.
You know, so we've got our private health coach also. We've got so many people. In fact, in their departments, they are the 5% in their departments. You know, for example, our graphic designer is also the 5% in his department. So it was just combining a group of powerful individuals and showing them one vision, like what Professor did. So he explained the vision to them, and then once they understood the vision, that's when they realized they knew what to do because of they understood the vision. So I think for me, that's what inspired me. Professor really did inspire me, and he allowed me to also be able to select the best team. And more than anything, the fact that all of them, their characters are on point. They are all full of love. They're full of peace. You know, so for me, that is a game changer. You know, there's never, like, you'll hardly find conflicts or who is saying what about who, all of those kind of things. So for me, it was the character more than anything.
That's amazing, man. I also learned a lot from that movie. And I have to also come clean that when Nairobi died, I cried. I cried. No, oh man, she was amazing. I cried.
Yeah, no, she was amazing.
All right, man. No, it's beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. So, one thing that we'll also be doing on our podcast is covering topics regarding Forex. How did you get over the mentality of Forex is a scam? Because I know that this is what the world believes. This is what a few people believes. That's actually very vast for me to say. Let me not say the world, but this is what most people believe. Forex is a scam. How do we switch over into that and actually seeing it as an entity?
Oh, that's actually, it's actually a very deep question. So with me, it was very different. It also depends on your character. Yeah, it depends on your character. So my character back then, I was Thomas. To me, seeing was believing. So I would also normally go with the crowd,
Yes.
you know, until my brother told me about Forex, and then I said to him, no, you go first, and then I will follow if I see results. And shocking enough, I did see the results, and I was like, okay, that means this thing works, Mus.
Sure.
So with me, it was that. Some people, you find that they just see the opportunity because of the struggle, or they just need to find a breakthrough. So it just depends on who you are, how you view things, basically, yeah. So the only reason why Forex has been so notorious, as you know, most people believe that it's a scam. It's because of a lot of Forex traders scammed people. So now Forex is not the scam.
Spitting truth, brother.
Yeah, it's the person that scammed people.
Indeed.
Using Forex,
Indeed.
you know.
Indeed.
So Forex is definitely not a scam, and it will never be a scam, according to my understanding, because I've seen the results from it. You know, I've walked the path. I've seen the power in it. I mean, you can imagine it's like a big cake. It's a big cake where now if you just take a piece of that cake and scramble it on the floor, you'll see a lot of ants going there. But it's only the smart ones that will go to the big cake. So Forex is the big cake now. It's only a few people that will see that all the money is actually there.
Man. No, you're talking to my heart. You're talking the truth. So what we'll be also bringing you in the podcast is, of course, a few strategies. We'll be bringing you a few knowledgeable things. The bombs. We'll be bringing you basically something for you to take away. We appreciate that you're watching. We appreciate that you're listening to us. You're taking away knowledge, but we also want to teach you part of the financial markets, because what we want to do is we want to add value into your life. You should be walking away from this podcast feeling that I've learned something, but I can also go back into my computer and apply something that I've learned as well, right? And this will definitely be catching on into the next episodes that we also do. Abutaka, in closing, where can we find you on social media?
Okay, so on Instagram, it's Tinyiko_Miyambo_23.
All right.
So 23 is the day that I was born.
So
that's why the 23.
All right.
So it has a verification tick, by the way, because there were people that were trying to fake
my
profile. So I thought, you know what, I need to verify it because of, a lot of people will be scammed and then they'll think it's Tinyiko. So the real Tinyiko has that verification tick. Even on Facebook, it's Tinyiko Miyambo. You can find me on Facebook as well.
All right, excellent stuff.
So
have you started TikTok yet?
Yes, I do have TikTok, but it's not like it's Mr.OneDollar on TikTok. It's not Tinyiko.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff.
Yes.
Excellent stuff. No, man, I'm looking forward to future episodes. I think it's going to be massive. I think it's going to be huge. Our next guest, I'm not going to reveal it as yet. That is for you to come back.
Yeah.
And for you to join us on the next episode, of course, of the Mr.OneDollar Forex Trading Podcast. It's been amazing. It's been great. So thank you so much for joining us. Any last words from you?
Today is going to be a great day. Another day, another dollar. Asambe, siyobabona.
There you have it.